Heyo Peeperoonies, KP here with my next character introduction video for 2025 Artfight season. Let's go. My recap video is in the works as well, and I also want to apologize for the delay on this one. I've been having some health issues, and as I usually do, but they did happen a little bit earlier and a little bit longer than they normally do, but I'm hoping that has mostly passed so that I can make this video for you guys. Also, I've been having some storage issues on my iPad, which is where I make my YouTube videos at, so hopefully that's been sorted. I put a poll up on my community tab asking you guys what the next batch of characters you wanted to see was, and you voted for newcomers, so basically just the OCs that I added this year. Now, it is a bit of a larger batch, so I am saving some of those for a future video, which will be about like sibling pairs, and also characters that were in the previous videos, which will be in the honorable mention section as they have been in the last couple videos. And with all that out of the way, let's get into it. I have over 49 characters up on my Artfight, and a little over 16 of them are the newly added characters for this Artfight season. First is this goober, Quincy. They are yet another tragic character with a horrible backstory that I don't quite feel the need to go into depth on this video, but I do feel it is pertinent to say that he has the ability to heal very quickly and the inability to die. Something in her blood revives her within minutes, so pretty immortal if you ask me. And then her villain name is Lazarus, kind of like the Lazarus Pit from DC, because I love DC and also other hero franchises. My goodness. Next is Quincy's half-sister, Vesper. Just like Quincy, Vesper has some strange abilities. Vesper is able to copy the innate ability of a person's soul ticket. Again, you can let me know if you want to have more in-depth lore videos and world-building videos, but let's move on. She is also one of the few characters that has two soul tickets. One is a greater soul ticket, and the other is the residue of a soul ticket from her twin that she absorbed in the womb. That's right, she's a chimera. Now we have my OC, Colette. I love Colette. She is one of my older OCs. Just love her. Also, for a little factoid here, she is Vesper's grandmother. Colette lost her ability to walk unassisted at a very young age. It involved a shipwrecking, like a boat, all that. The universe pitied her, so they either cursed or blessed her. It's up to interpretation, with the ability to turn into a mermaid when in water. Think like H2O, or that webtoon, Siren's Lament. Oh my gosh, it was the first one I ever finished reading. I love that webtoon, guys. If I could go back in time and relive it, I would. Esperanza Dark is our next character. She loves music and is pretty much a people pleaser with a crazy bad self-esteem. But when she's wearing her makeup, she's like a completely different person and is finally able to stand up for herself and do things for herself. Esper is also one of my Ninjago OCs, so if you draw Ninjago characters, this might be the goober for you. Next, we have my vampire gal, Blanca. She is albino and a vampire, and I love her. And also, she does have really low vision, so she relies on her hearing. And then also, her being a vampire helps boost her other senses. But because she's a vampire and relies on her hearing, I gave her like a bat motif, and so she does have a hero form that's like a bat superhero. I thought that was super cute. Lastly, for main characters for this video, I have my OC Catmint. I love this girl. She's one of my older warrior cat OCs that I have repurposed for many things. She is blind and relies pretty heavily on her sense of smell, leading her to enjoy the presence of good smelling plants like catnip, her namesake in fact, and she has both an anthro form and a feral form. For those people that like to draw warrior cats, this is the character of mine that is gonna be the most appealing to you then. Returning characters. There's only one returning OC, and that is Winter. She was on for my first year of Artfight, but I took her off for the last 2 years, and she's back. Winter is the best friend to a hero, and she plays his nemesis to keep up his little fantasy because he thinks that he needs a true proper villain in order to be a true proper hero. The only issue is that she is madly in love with him, and he loves his nemesis, and despite how obvious it is, like it is painfully obvious, he can't connect the dots that his best friend Winter and his nemesis are the same person, which leads us to some really fun tropes in dramas and romances, and I'm so excited when I get to start my rewrite for this. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, honorable mentions. Here we are with the characters that are slated for the future videos or have been mentioned in a different video that you can go back and watch after you are finished with this one. First is Art and Lottie. These two are going to be in the sibling video. Also, characters from my comic, Plug. It is on hiatus while I'm in Artfight though, so a small delay. And then we have Lydia and B, also sibling video, and another set of characters from a comic. What? That one is in the middle of a rewrite. Then I added Zin's siblings, which again, they'll be in the sibling video. Okay, and then we have Skylar, and you guessed it, sibling video. Then for characters that were in the previous videos, we have Piper, which I added to Erwin's character page. We have Nezzy and Vlad, Sepia and Gwen. And then we have Agua and Brenna. All of these guys were mentioned in the OC couples video. Next is Pear, Morana, and then the two Sona mascot characters that I added, Pickles and Kitty. These guys were in the last video, which will be up in the iCard hopefully. With all of that out of the way, let's move on to my closer. Almost done with the character intro videos, so let's go. I've only got 2 more planned, and I think I might do 3 recap videos for Artfight this year. I was only going to do 2, but you guys jumped me. Okay, you jumped me. Really, it blew me away. Oh my gosh. I'm really thankful. Don't get me wrong, I am. I'm just a little overwhelmed, to be honest. Fantastic Artfight this year. I am so happy. If you haven't gotten a text yet, please don't be discouraged. It can take time, especially if it's your first year. What's important is that you have fun and draw what you want to draw. And to think of attacks more as like a little treat rather than a reward, because you're not guaranteed them. And when I do my first recap video, I will give out a little bit of advice that helped me get more attacks in my first couple of years before I had a video do really well. So subscribe and tap the bell icon if you want to be notified for when that video comes out. Also, leave a like and a comment down below to let me know if you like the content and to boost the video. Today's comment will be about what fandoms do you enjoy, and if you have a fan OC, please tell me about them. I really want to hear about it. Feel free to network down below and share your Artfight users as well. Find other people to attack and, just have fun. And until the next one, bye-bye.